Alright, well, we're finally back on trail. We're out here in North Carolina doing about 52 miles over 5 days, starting at Sam's Gap going southbound to Garenflo Gap. I was trying to remember last night, this might be my first southbound hike on the AT. Spent the night last night at Garenflo Gap in the car, and we left a car at each end. I'm hiking this week with Michael back there, you can see him. And right off the bat here, I just turned onto this steep incline, but I'm gonna check with you along the way. All right. Moy Rest. All right, we're about 2.7 in for the morning. Just got to Hogback Creek Shelter, something like that. Not staying here, obviously, but good place to take a quick break. You know, those first days on trail are always a little tough, especially climbing out of the gap. But feeling pretty good. Weather is perfect. It's probably I don't know, I would guess upper 50s right now. But perfect shorts weather, hiking in shorts, of course. But we're going to take a quick break here. Hiking with Michael. He's he's a subscriber of mine for my channel, and then we've kind of been chit-chatting on Facebook, and we hooked up for this hike. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Here's Hogback Ridge Shelter. Kind of basic, small, maybe an older shelter, but we're going to hang out here for a little bit. See you soon. All right, well, since we left Hogback Ridge Shelter, the trail's just been kind of moderate like this, rolling along. It's just a beautiful day, as you can see, man. It just doesn't get any better, really, I guess. Been some fall hiking in North Carolina. Got a little bit of color left in some spots. Mostly gone by now, but there are a few little spots of color still left on some trees. We met our first southbounder. Didn't catch his name. We talked to him for a few minutes and I forgot to get his name, but I believe he'll be staying the same shelter as us tonight, so I'll get it later on. And then at Sam's Gap, we met what might be the first northbounders of the 2021 season. A family with 6 kids. Actually, we met mom and dad. They were staging a vehicle there. They're going northbound, so we should run in to them later today, and I'll see if I can get some pictures or some video of them and their names. But boy, that's a serious hike right there. Family of 8. I think they said the youngest is 7 or something like that. So, all right, well, we're gonna keep pushing and enjoy this beautiful day.
Bald mountain right there.
So beautiful views this morning from the Appalachian Trail, as you just saw. You can see back on Big Bald from there. Quite a few hikers today, more than I expected on the trail. I think I know who this crew is. Come on through, guys. Let me guess, you guys are hiking north on the AT, huh? Through hiking.
Yes.
Man, that's a big deal right there.
That's on you now.
Yeah. Yep. Been looking forward to it down.
Not even close to the bottom.
Yeah, you got a nice long down.
Yeah. Man, it's a beautiful view coming up right off the trail here, and I didn't know your names. So the group I was talking about earlier, hiking northbound, the family hiking northbound, they're Perch Creek Explorers, right?
Yeah.
So you might be able to find their blog online. What a crew. All right, well, we got to look at most of the family I was talking to you about earlier. And I'll put the name of their blog on the screen, and I think I did mention it earlier, but great family, man. What an adventure for a family of 8, 6 kids, all homeschooled. Between 7, I think 7 is the youngest and 13 is the oldest. Man, I can't imagine how cool that would be to undertake something like this. Of course, they're starting very late in the year, so it'll be a bit unconventional, I guess. I think they're going to about mid. They're from up in around DC area, so I think they're going to do some. Piece together some section hikes in the winter up there to kind of pick up those sections before they get back on full time, but with plans of finishing it up at Katahdin, and we wish them luck, and we'll be following along. All right, well, we're headed down now. Pretty good climbing today, man. Steeper than I had expected. Pretty tough for first day out, but I think most of the day, most of what's left today, under 6, maybe under 5 by now, into the shelter will be kind of a long downhill into the road, and then it looks to be kind of a moderate climb to the shelter. So I think most of the hard work is behind us for today. Should get to the shelter before it gets too late tonight. Of course, we're in that time of year where 5:30 it'll be dark, so pretty sure we'll beat that. All right, I'm out for now. Get back with you soon. All right, well, I was wondering whether we'd get a waterfall for real. This is Sugarloaf Branch. And this is going to be the lunch spot. Not bad. I guess that's there just in case you want some more workout. Didn't get enough. All right, it's been a beautiful trail today. Got about a mile to go to get to the shelter. As usual, I can't remember the name of the shelter, but I'll let you know later. Got a couple of southbounders just ahead of us. One of them, at least one of them, I'm pretty sure is going to be at the shelter. Then, of course, Mike is just behind me. We'll be there tonight. Haven't decided yet whether I'm going to set up my tent or not. As usual, first day, it's kind of rough, but beautiful. And it's just kind of rolling for this last mile, just kind of rolling, kind of a rolling ascent, I guess. All right, I'll try to check in when I get to the shelter. All right, well, here we are, Flint Mountain Shelter. Did about 11.2 today, something like that. Not a bad first day. Plan is to do 14 tomorrow. Now that I'm not too sure about. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, have about Probably have about 8 of us in the shelter tonight, so we're in or around the shelter, so should be a good night. Check back in later if I can. All right, well, good morning. Start of day 2. Got some big climbing here early first half of the day today. Had a good night in the shelter. Wasn't too cold. Actually, it was really nice. Perfect almost. Bunch of good guys there at the shelter. Met up with a few guys from North Florida over in the Pensacola area and Georgia. So had a good night. Good fire last night. Hitting the trail. Trying to put down. The original plan was to do 14 today, but after looking at the elevation profile and talking to these guys who are going northbound, they found a good campsite last night about 11 miles up trail, so I think I'm going to shoot for that. Mike, guy I'm hiking with, he took off a little earlier, so he's up ahead of me. So looking forward to a good day, man. It's just beautiful out here right now. I've got shorts on and it's a bit chilly, but just about perfect for hiking. Not even sure what time it is right now. I'm guessing it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock, but I didn't look before I started recording. So as you can tell from my breathing, we're already going uphill a little bit here at the beginning. So I don't think I talked yesterday too much about what the plan is for this trip. There's about a 52-mile section that I'd skipped over in North Carolina. It's the only thing I have left in North Carolina, between Sam's Gap and Garenflo Gap, headed southbound. First time I've headed southbound on any of my AT sections, so it's a little different. To remind myself of that every morning when I get on trail. But this will put those 52 miles in the books, which will mean I'll be done with Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, which is kind of cool. So that's the plan for the next few days. I'll try to show a little bit more. Supposed to go over some good views today, so hoping to get on a little bit more today. I didn't get on too much yesterday, but we'll try to make up for it today and show you some good stuff. All right, until later. David Shelton and William Shelton. Trying to find a date. All right, we're at the Shelton Graves, man. It's amazing what you find along the Appalachian Trail. This is just a very short spur trail off the AT. Definitely should take it. It's a couple of brothers that were Union soldiers and died here while visiting some family in the area in the Confederacy, that were part of the Confederacy here in North Carolina, and they were killed on this spot. You can't quite figure out The only date I see that would make sense would be July 1st, 1863. So I'm assuming that's it, but I'll do some more research later if I get a chance. But a really impressive site here. Beautiful, beautiful spot. What a resting place. We're just under 4,500 feet, so pretty high up here. And I'm not sure if there's any roads that come through here. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. All right, well, we're going to keep moving. Spend a few minutes here paying some respect to these fallen Union soldiers just 3 days before Veterans Day. All right, see you soon. All right, made it to the top of Big Butt, and I am on a kind of a precarious perch here, right at the very tippy top on this rock outcropping. I'll try to show it to you. Look at that, kind of sketched out right now, but I'm gonna try to suck it up here for you. Good climb. I mean, hey, listen, at camp this morning looking at the profile, it really got me worried, but as usual, didn't turn out to be as bad as I thought it would be, but the view is just staggering from up here. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and let you see what I'm looking at. We are just above 4,800 feet. I think it's 4,809 from up here, and you can see I'm not sure what I'm looking at down there, what town that is or what area, but boy, the views are just really nice. And if you swing around this way, pretty nice out there as well. All right, well, I think I've got some even better views coming up here in the near future. About a mile and a half up to the first shelter for today. I'm going to stop there, probably grab something to eat, and then push on. And there's a series of cliffs coming up that I've been told are pretty nice with some great views. So I will see you, if not before then, I'll see you then. All right, I'm out. All right, just had a great lunch break here at Jerry Cabin Shelter. You can see behind me there. Not the nicest shelter, not the worst shelter I've seen either. Pretty good stuff here though. Nice water source, just a short ways down that trail right behind me. Cables, food bag cables, right here, and it's literally right on the AT. So the AT just kind of heads out. I'll be heading southbound right back there behind me. Not a whole lot of people on the trail today. Just saw a couple guys just came through while I was here. They're doing a northbound section, but other than that, I hadn't really seen anyone today. So we're going to keep pushing south here. Should get guess about 2.5 miles up or something like that. I kind of reach the next peak, and then should be getting some good views up there. But not a long way to go today. I think we got just around 5 miles to go today. So here we go. Let's knock this out. All right, this is the trail. Past the bad weather turnoff. It's getting close to, I think it's called FIRESCALD Knob, maybe. Got a first big view on this climb. Should get a lot better here too. All right, I think we're going to be out on exposed ridgeline here pretty soon, which I'm kind of excited about. We'll check in then. Whoa. All right, here we go. We're still making our way on, what is it, FIRESCALD knob, I believe. This is the trail right behind me. I hope you can see that. We've been doing a little bit of scrambling here. A lot of fun though. All right, obviously putting this away for the rest of the hike up this thing. Alright, well I decided to stop and hang out here a little bit on this ridge. This is FIRESCALD Ridge, I believe. FIRESCALD Knob Ridge, maybe. Just a beautiful beautiful area. I showed you some of the ridge I was hiking on just a few minutes ago. I just came across a family. They were hiking, and they're from right down there. They could see their property from here. That's Greenville, Tennessee down there. And then off in the other direction, I'll show you in a second, is I guess part of that out there is Madison County, North Carolina. So we're kind of right on the line here, hiking, kind of like where we spent most of our summer, hiking on the line between North Carolina and Tennessee. I'm bouncing back and forth between the two. Got about 2 miles, 2.2 I guess exactly, to where I'm planning on camping tonight. I haven't seen Mike. I guess he's ahead of us, ahead of me here, and so I should, I'm assuming I'll see him down there where I'm hoping to camp. Like I said, about two and a half miles up the trail. You can't hike very fast here. This is on this ridge. It's a lot of rocks, climbing down, climbing up, that kind of stuff. So gotta kind of figure that out. But it's a pretty steep drop off right behind me here. Go straight down. Just a beautiful area, beautiful piece of trail right here. Look at that sky behind me, my goodness. Alrighty, well I'll turn the camera around, let you see what I'm looking at off to the, I guess that's to the west, North Carolina. Maybe north, I'm not sure which direction that is, but I'll show you anyway. There you go, you can see a little bit of color still on the trees down there. And mountains for as far as you can see, way off into the distance. I don't even know if you'll be able to see all those in the middle of the screen there, but man, just about as far as I can see. All right, well I'm going to wrap things up here and get back on trail. See you soon. All right, little side trail here. It says 100 yards on gut hooks, but it's not even that. WHITEROCK cliffs, beautiful views, man. It's well worth the little side trail. I sat at the junction there for a few minutes trying to decide if late in the day I wanted to take a spur trail, but I'm glad I did. Pretty awesome. Come out here, check it out. I'll turn the camera around. All right. Here I am at Little Laurel Shelter. I got to that Pipe Spring area where there was a campsite, and Mike was there waiting for me, and we talked about it, and he talked me into pushing an extra 2.6 miles here to the shelter. That gives us 14 on the day. That's pretty cool. 14.2, something like that. We get settled in. Looks like kind of an old shelter, but I think I'm still going to crash inside. Not sure what Mike's going to do. Supposedly there's a good pipe spring around here somewhere. I'll take a look for that. And yeah, man, still made good time. Sun's still way up there in the sky. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. But all right, well, I'm not sure I'll check in again, but we are on schedule, man. Sets us up for about an 8.6 possibly tomorrow. That would be nice. But we'll just have to take a look in the morning. All right. If I don't see you later, I'll see you in the morning.
Clouds hung over those mountains all day.